Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to MonsterCon. We're back down to 3.
Fucking kill me.
But we do have Sai this time. It's just Min we're missing this time around.
The other one is having just as much trouble killing fake Sayoras as he is the real Sayora.
One day.
One day more.
I love the con.
Alright, so Pokemon.
Give me Damien.
Damien, gotcha.
Let's start a fire.
Insight.
Yeah, the usual. Just give me the usual.
I
That is the usual. No, that is the usual right there.
Valerie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Names. I need them.
Stranger.
You're gonna need to be specific.
Because your old usual was Vicky.
No.
Tell us 3 things you
Valerie's
like.
my usual.
Magical girl transformations. DDR's exercise. Kimakura is against loneliness. Interesting. We can try for a Zoe ending. Sure. Dakimakura's anime.
Keep in
PhD
mind,
on
we
shit.
still.
Oh no, Garfield Naruto. That's one. That's a
Okay.
Zoe one. That's a Zoe one for
Fine.
sure.
I guess I'm having to go Liam
You don't have to.
because we. Have we gotten a Liam ending?
No, but we also have a lot of other endings as well. So like, there's plenty to do in this
No,
game still.
like standard.
I
Ending?
don't think we've gotten a regular Liam, no, but like it's entirely.
I
We haven't
I
gotten a
just-
regular April yet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna leave to Mitty if she wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to at
I already
least
know what I'm
get us
doing.
that standard Liam.
It's up to you, my dude. You can do whatever you want.
Nuanced villains.
I'm blind.
Under Dakimakura's.
Thank you.
Incredibly nuanced villains.
That's why I was
Correct.
looking for the end.
Correcting other people.
Sure.
And I guess anime monologues? I have no idea.
I mean, that one seems
So-
very Damien.
I rolled 3d12s for this.
You just rolled
Oh,
3d12s. You're going
awesome.
full random.
PhD on ship dynamics.
Yep.
Nuanced villains.
Incredibly
Heavy
nuanced
metal
ones.
idols.
Heavy metal idols. Right there. Okay. Puppets are
Oh.
interesting. I mean, these two look like fun and charm, so I'm just gonna go those two, and then that's probably creativity, boldness, smarts. This seems really simple, honestly. This seems like a really simple one. We'll go smarts. This is like the most straightforward one I've seen so far. Watch me be wrong.
I assume Liam's gonna be like his older appearances and be smarts and creativity.
No, it was smarts and then low boldness, I think, was what we were
Gotcha.
thinking.
Sorry, Damien. You're gonna have to go low boldness.
Yeah, hang on, let me... Min was talking about it earlier. I think we might have done it in voice. I don't see us actually typing it out.
Gotcha. I'm still gonna aim for both creativity and smarts just in case. So puppets. That and then I guess let's go frickin' Danny Sexbang.
There.
So anyway, I rolled 3d5s for this one.
Sure.
The first one. No.
The first one.
That
Yep.
first one.
Mm-hmm.
Second one. And the one below both of those.
Cool. All right. We have sci-fi, superhero, coffee shop, and bowling. Sports,
Not
probably.
coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop AU, let's go.
Scared of big crowds.
Yeah, no, we 100% got those correct. That was so obvious. Also, my stats, Jesus. Okay, so I'm already really good on the stats that I need, so I'm just gonna do some more fun, I think. I think we've pretty much, yeah, we've pretty much gone through all of the area text, so I'm gonna start skipping that. You, Zoe, Nicole, and April sign up for the dating sim tournament because you're in the mood for a little competition, but you're still your usual horny self. Welcome to the official Breakfast Academy tournament. Get ready for a fierce competition full of love, thirst, and cereal.
Yeah.
You guys are in trouble. I'm ready to beat and or eat everyone's ass.
You will never defeat me. I will stop at nothing to prove I'm the best at having breakfast. Is that what the game's about?
Am I the only one who's played it?
I played a little.
Wanna hunk?
Enough to fuck all our romanceable characters and get the serial fuck a secret ending.
Ooh, someone really likes dating cereal mascots, huh?
Oh, so that's what the game's about. How do you win, though? Isn't this single player? Should we all hold the same controller?
This is getting meta. Hold your horses. All your questions will be answered in due time. First, let's start the tournament.
If the tournament's about to start, I think now is due time.
All right, you got me. I came up with the idea for a dating sim tournament and got carried away. I thought maybe if I set it up, it would make sense on its own, but it doesn't. This tournament is doomed.
Justice will
Oh my god.
prevail.
Do not despair, my friend. We'll save the day. There's always hope at the bottom of the cereal bowl.
Nico, you changed fast.
I'm a
That's
mimic.
the attitude, Nico. Is there also a solution down there?
I thought I'd find one thanks to the power of the pep talk. But no, sorry.
Everyone seems bent on writing checks they can't cash. It's up to you to come up with a way for the dating sim tournament to work. Contestants
Also, I
take
just-
turn to read the text aloud. Whoever can make every line sound horny wins.
I want you to know that I think this is the only costume that his mimic, like, chest doesn't have the lid to.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Or
Or it's closed and the windscreen is the teeth.
Yeah. Also, that's absolutely his Zord.
Yeah, yeah. Or everyone who plays the dating sim ends dating the fictional character, but you gotta measure whose feelings are the truest. Make them all write wedding vows. Alright, so this one's charm, this one's creativity, I'm guessing, so... Could also be fun at the top, I suppose. That's a great idea. Or at the very least, better than I had. You can start preparing your vows.
Guys, I'm pretty stumped. What are
Oh,
you
actually-
going to write? Can I copy you?
This might be creativity because it's writing wedding vows. We'll see.
Rule 34.
Excuse me,
Oh.
Zoe? Excuse me, Zoe?
Sure. If you like what you hear, here's mine. I promise I will fill all of my mouths with your warm milk every single night.
What the f- Oh, that's good. Now you, April.
Oh, this silly letter? You don't want to hear it.
Come on. April, April, April.
All right, here goes nothing. Captain Honeydew, when I met you, you were dating the Chokaduke, but I knew our love would triumph over that bitter bitch. Today, I stand before you, ready to commit to your sweet taste for my entire life.
Aww. Also, what happened to the Chokaduke? I heard sirens in the background. April?
Better left unanswered.
Oh. Fucking hell.
I may not eat you for breakfast every day, as per my dentist's advice, but I can promise I will treasure your sweet, savory until I die.
Excellent sensor sound. Oh no.
It's just I realized I didn't have my usual soundboard on here. Oh wait, no, I know what I'm gonna do next time. Oh, next time is now.
Yeah, it's next time
Okay.
is
Yeah.
now.
Go ahead.
Okay.
On weekends and special nights, I will put your delicate dripping in my mouth and in my. And when I'm feeling frisky, I will. Your.
Screwing around and start.
I was trying to hit.
The horny clown wins the tournament.
Oh my gosh, this is such an honor. I'm really just a casual gamer. I'm Captain Honeydew's wife, so back off, bitches!
Hooray! Aw, yeah, I had a feeling. You gain 2 creativity for writing love letters to cereal mascots, but lose 2 fun.
Holy shit.
That was incredible.
Holy
That's a clip if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
think
you're
I'll
up, so you can
be
do it
between
on
two.
Sai's turn.
I'm at least pulling the thing up so I don't lose it.
For sure, for sure. Where do you want to go? Do you just want more smarts?
Yeah.
Up, up, up.
Okay, I got to the point. The earliest I can do is
The second sensor, that's fun. Anyways. Afterwards, you meet up with Liam, Omen, and Nico to attend a marathon viewing of the greatest shonen anime of all time, Garuto Academia's Dragon Balls. What the fuck?
Are you all ready for the best day of our lives? We've got 5 hours and 26 minutes of pure shonen bliss ahead of us.
Should we let
This is-
Sai...
I mean, do you want Omen, Midi?
Sure.
This is stupid. Why would I be excited about watching a dumb kids cartoon?
Some badass fight scenes later.
Kiss ass Gabuto! You cannot lose now! I've developed a deep parasocial attachment to you!
Don't worry, Garuto will win. I'm sure a cheesy flashback will give him the strength to pull through.
Egods, you were right, Liam. How did you do that?
I just know how anime goes. Watch, now Garuto's old sensei will randomly turn up and lead him in a dramatic training montage.
Right again. Are you some kind of anime psychic?
No, I simply understand the basic concept of tropes.
Like your psychic magic on me, Liam. What are the winning lottery numbers?
I don't know.
No, Omen, Liam's an anime psychic. He can't foresee regular life events, just anime ones.
I see. Okay, Liam, suppose my life was an anime. Would the protagonist win the lottery? If so, what would the winning numbers be?
Stop. I'm not a psychic anime or otherwise.
Don't be so modest, buddy. You won't tell anyone if you're an anime psychic if you can't handle the thing.
Liam's clearly annoyed and wants the attention removed from him, which is great, because you want the attention on you. Divert attention from Liam by convincing everyone that Garuto will only win the tournament if y'all send them the energy by screaming very loud. Or, wow everyone by making your own prediction. The true threat isn't the big buff enemy, it's the short quiet one with an overcrowded design.
Screaming seems very...
Bold creativity, I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah. Let's go the short, quiet one.
That can't be right.
What? No way. The big guy's all sweat, muscles, and sweet, sweet violence.
The other character is a mere toothpick, and so quiet. You could never be a real threat.
You eventually watch Garuto defeat the big guy, and then the short guy kills the big guy.
It's just Vegeta and Nappa.
What? He killed his own ally!
You really thought you won, Garuto? All you've done is prolong your own demise. I'll kill you using the ancient techniques of my ancestors, and with this gun I found!
Wow, Damien, you totally called it. Are you an anime psychic too?
Neither of us are anime psychics. That isn't a thing!
Yeah, that's right. I'm actually an anime detective.
Oh, God.
I used context clues to deduce the twist before it happened. Notice the short guy's badass eyebrow scar, hinting at a troubled badass past. Also during Garuto's training montage, you can see the short guy find a gun in the bush in the background.
Incredible. You are a veritable anime Sherlock Holmes.
3 cheers for Damien, anime detective.
If I say hip hip hooray, will you all quiet down? Finally, some praise for your amazing pattern recognition skills. You gain 2 smarts but lose 2 charm. Oh, it was
Oh,
charm.
it was charm.
Interesting.
I guess it was convincing people to...
True. What you want, Sai?
Hotel.
You're in your hotel room unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot your cosplay underwear. Yeah.
You've seen this.
You head back to the hotel room with Liam and Oben and walk in on Doug, letting the Spooky Con mascot use his laptop for some reason. Oh no.
Oh, hi there.
I think I need to leave. I'm not comfortable around this thing.
No.
My
Yeah,
therapist told me to avoid people that look at me like that.
Anyways, I guess I can take Doug for the time being. Hey guys, I'd like you to meet my friend Pom Pom. He is helping me get a better life. What do you mean by that? Well, we got to chatting outside, and I was talking about how much I love comics and movies because you can live vicariously through the characters. And he said he knows a way for me to live a new life in real life. You just have to swap identities. He's almost done using my birth certificate and social security to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Don't fucking let him do that! He's stealing your identity! No, he's swapping identities with me. Don't worry, it's an even trade. Careful, it might be worse on the inside of the suit. Oh no.
Yep. I get Doug's clean criminal record, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer.
Fear not, Liam, I have an idea.
Omen snatches Doug's laptop out of Pom Pom's hands and throws it out the window.
Hey, I was using that. I'm not leaving until I get a new identity.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not fair. He tried to scam you. Hey, I said he could have my new identity, and I'm a slime of my word. Do any of you have a spare identity he could have? Valerie? Time to put your years of experience in creating amazing TTRPG character sheets to work. This is the
No
same thing,
way.
but legal. Or
There's no way.
trust in carcinization. A proven form of convergent evolution in which non-crab organisms evolve a crab-like body plan. This means you will eventually get a new identity as a crab.
This is the second carcinization.
Yeah, I get the
message that
feeling
we've been-
carcinization and the trapdoor are gonna come up quite a bit.
I loved MIDI last time we managed to pull a lever and drop people into trapdoors that we left across the freaking con.
I think she was there for one of them. I don't think she was there for the second one, though. Anyways, Sai, it's your call. Top one is...
Crab.
Okay.
Oh, really? I've never heard of that before. But I have always liked crabs.
But carcinization takes thousands, if not millions of years to...
Do not listen to Liam. He is simply jealous of your soon-to-be crab-like body.
Honestly, I'm jealous too. You're gonna have so much fun being a crab. Send me a postcard when you move to the beach. It's not going to work like that. Carcinization only happens to non-crab crustaceans.
You are a non-crab crustacean, Liam.
No, I'm not, which is why carcinization doesn't apply to me!
Or is it simply because you are too fucking lame for it?
I think I'm gonna scream.
So do you guys really think I have what it takes to be
Heck
a
yeah.
crab?
Of course you do. You just need to be prepared for it. I'd suggest investing in some waterfront property, buying matching sets of 8 socks, practicing your dancing skills for the crab raves.
For crab raves?
Yeah, crab raves. The internet has taught me that they're a big part of crab nightlife.
Fuck yeah, I love raves. This is gonna be awesome. Thanks for helping me out, guys. When we've all gone crab, we'll hit up a rave together. See ya.
You're all so stupid it hurts, but I guess if carcinization got that guy to leave, I can't complain much. Yep, good on you! You gain 2 smarts for, sort of, teaching everyone about carcinization, but you also lose 2 creativity.
Let's go.
Everybody choose a celebrity.
Matthew Mercer.
Fair. Michael Cera.
A celebrity.
I've already said my answer and I desperately want to change it, but it's fine.
I'm now curious what your new...
Let's go with the Icon Has Cheeseburger Cat.
Oh god, you can eventually play as Pom Pom in this game? Terrifying. Hate that.
No,
Hate
we are never
that.
doing that.
I could always bring out my Noodles voice if I started playing Pom Pom. That's always fun. Player orders decide
So I'm
based
in
on
last
how plausible
place.
it would be that the celebrity is an incredibly toxic online player in their free time. Wow, Michael Cera's probably pretty high up there, huh?
Matthew Mercer.
I'm
at
last
the-
place.
What did you say? The I Can't Has Cheeseburger? What was it?
Yeah, it's the Icon Has Cheeseburger Cat.
I don't know. I've seen Gamer Cat. I think that's probably pretty decent. I think I'm willing to give you second place.
Meanwhile, mine was Matthew freaking Mercer. He is
Yeah.
a teddy bear.
Yeah.
Oh no. Where to sit?
It's unlocked through figurines. Oh, I understand what you mean now. That's horrifying. Okay, cool. Yeah, we haven't gotten that one yet. You and Zoe go out to a fancy restaurant. You decide to do the romantic cliche and split a milkshake with 2 straws. You can do that cute thing where you look into each other's eyes while you drink. Zoe thanks you for the milkshake and then uses the second straw to drink with her leg mouth as well. Huh. But this gives you an unexpectedly good look at her butt, so you're not gonna complain.
Fresh fish sounds nice.
Liam?
It's not you.
Oh.
I was so close to do. I mean, I assume we're doing this at this table anyways, right, Sai? Or are
What
we
you going
not?
with?
Which table you thinking going for?
I'm going for Liam. I want to go for Liam.
I mean, who said I was going for April? I'm going for
Whatever the fuck.
heck, go to the phone a friend.
Oh yeah, by the way, Midi, last time I dated Yang Yang.
Yeah. If you want to do a new one, we haven't done either of these guys yet. We haven't done Gerard or Kale. Otherwise, you can pick whoever you want. Again,
No, I'm picking Miranda because I want to see Miranda. I didn't get to see Miranda.
that's fair.
I didn't get to voice Miranda at all.
You invite Miranda to join you at the con.
A con? Like a felony? A princess shouldn't commit crimes? No, I meant con like convention. Oh, like a societal convention. It's important for a princess to uphold those. I'd love to go.
Hey, whatever works. Miranda, tell us, what is your type?
The old Miranda would have said a Prince Charming, mayhaps. But I've grown since the old days. New Miranda is ready to date outside of royalty. But let's not scrap the charming part just yet, yes? A girl has standards.
So you're gonna need to start slamming the charm button.
Yeah.
Yeah, sitting.
Alright, so Liam, you said?
Yes. Go for a walk.
You and Liam go on a lovely stroll through the park. He uses you as a captive audience to complain about several things. The weather, the economy, his bottomless hatred for single-use plastics. Anyone else would think he was having a terrible time, but you know that complaining is Liam's love language. And as a certified Liam enjoyer, you love nothing more than to hear him talk shit. What a catch!
I will. After the
Why is a plain
comic,
face
I
so
will be right
intimidating?
back.
Roger. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah. I've seen the Valerie Vera thing. It was mentioned somewhere, but yeah, it's a platonic sisterly hangout instead of a date. It's fun. What wacky scenario led you to getting your current job? Volunteering at a charity that provides forks to those in need of a fork. Creating choreography for aqua fitness instructors. Becoming the town's professional compliment giver by beating the former one in armed combat. Or 4 years of undergrad and 5 years of grad school to become a butler to a horse. What the fuck are these options? Alright, that one's smarts, probably. This one's boldness, creativity, charm? Yes.
Let's spin a yarn.
I also need charm, so I'm gonna be helping you with that. Alright. You need to make 50,000 in 2 weeks. How are you gonna make a quick buck? The shady business of buying and reselling secondhand mayonnaise. Cheating at cards, but like, a lot. Patenting several metaphors and charging poets to use them. Or inventing a revolutionary product you recently thought of. Pants.
Wait, you didn't mean buy, you meant steal! Sir, give me your pants! Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair!
You didn't mean one of everything on the menu. You meant one of everything. And you didn't mean buy, you meant steal. So good.
Also, that third one is just Nintendo with Pal World.
Excited for the next 2 games that are gonna come out? I don't know, Sai. Are you excited for the Miranda-centric game that's coming out next? You tell me. Are you excited for
Indubitably.
Monster Resort.
Resort? Like, yeah, no. We have
Yeah.
somebody who was all over Miranda in the first game, and another person who's not here who was all over Vera in the first game. I think our friend group is pretty ready for Monster Resort. It's gonna be cool too, because it's gonna be like a tactical kind of thing. So that's gonna be very interesting.
Oh, you think Aravi would have some sort of skill for the tactical RPG aspect? I mean,
I have no fucking clue. I don't know how Monster Resort is gonna work, but it sounds very fun. Anyways, Sai, you should probably pick one of these options.
Let's go with the poets.
That was this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
None of them was charm, so we got creativity. Rad. Alright, time to see if any of us are on a plot line.
But there's too many options.
Hopefully I'm on one, but we'll see. Sai needs fun, or Sai needs term. I'll just start stacking fun for the time being, I think. What about Monster Reverse? Dude, I play Oz, like, constantly. It's gonna be so weird to actually start, like, learning about him through the dating thing. I know we've learned quite a bit of them through the mirror event in Monster Road Trip, but it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be real cool.
Yeah. If I recall, MonsterCon Reverse has been like a thing since like before Monster Camp. Like teased as a thing.
I can't remember when they announced it, but they've been working on it for a long while. Yeah, it's kind of been on the back burner, obviously, because they've been focusing on each release in sequence ever since the Monster Camp Kickstarter, which ballooned incredibly out of control. But
yeah, originally Camp, Road Trip, and Resort were all gonna be the same game.
Yep. Anyways. Later, you go back to the hotel room, only to stumble upon Liam and Zoe meeting with the Coven. Liam,
They're
Zoe,
here!
and the Coven? I don't remember who had who. I think Min had Joy, so...
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I think Sai
think
was
this was-
Faith, right? And then this is...
Yes.
Oh god, I forget her name. Hope? Hope. I
Yeah.
think. So I guess I can take Joy for the time being. Pokemon, do you want... I think you had Hope, right?
I think. Hey, Iris.
What is this? A reunion episode? Right? Zoe, don't encourage him. So, what's the deal then? Don't worry about it, it's unimportant. Unimportant? You know that Liam here arranged the Redemption Arc program, right? It's a program to help villains to turn to the good side. But that's only half of it. The second half is to recruit those who manage to complete the full Redemption Arc and create a mercenary group for the Coven. We might be on a plot line. We might be on Zoe's redemption plot line. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm getting excited. Zoe, god damn it! What? I've always wanted to be a side character who provides shameless exposition.
I love her!
Purpose. Liam, you summoned us to what? Tell us Zoe is ready to join this group of yours. Yes, essentially. Oh, so Zoe and I are joining. That's why you called me. What? I didn't call you, Iris. You're not even a villain going through a redemption arc. Ah. Right. I could go murder some people so I can start a redemption arc. I'm starting to regret this. No, wait.
Take care.
Iris, I have the first mission for you. You must leave this room and, bring us coffee. Liam shoves you out of the room, which proves this is a super important urgent mission he's assigned you. You can't fail him in his time of need. How should you prepare the coffee? Which is like magic, and you know how to brew coffee so strong it'll raise the dead. Nothing more magic than that. Alright, that one's smarts. You can swear you saw Liam winking when he asked you to make the coffee. Maybe that was code for you to bring your signature tequila shots instead? Yeah, probably. You prepare your signature tequila shots and rush back to the hotel room since you don't want to miss anything. You didn't get the Monster Road Trip Hitchhiker playable DLC when you romanced? What? You didn't get the Monster Road Trip Hitchhiker playable character DLC. Yeah, we
did.
We did? Yeah, we did.
We just
got all that.
We didn't do too many of the sit-down scenes with them.
Yeah, we didn't have a ton of those.
If anything,
it's also
we were
worth noting that now that we have the empty bench in this game, we're also able to learn a lot more about the individual player characters as well, which is cool. I don't know, Liam. This plan sounds good on paper, but in practice, these missions are too risky for anyone but the Coven to take care of. I've been with you for enough time to know that you three tend to spread yourselves too thin.
He's not wrong, Joy.
Still, Zoe is untrained for these types of quests. True, but at the same time, she's one of the most powerful entities on our side, even despite losing a good chunk of her old powers.
It is true we could use some help.
Yeah, I could help. Otherwise, what, you wait until it's too late and you get overwhelmed by dangers and enemies, and we all know how that ends.
Nah.
Probably with Hope dying. Again.
Sorry, that one's Hope, the other one's Faith. I mixed them up. Sigh.
Huh?
This one's the...
Hey!
Why? It's true.
Coffee is here! Iris, I'm pretty sure that's not coffee. Yeah, I know, but you gave me the special wink. What are you talking about? This is serious. We can't be having shots. Liam throws your tequila shots away. This makes you think you two should work on your signals. You know, for the upcoming missions together.
Listen, Joy. I think Liam has a point. You tend to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It has cost us in the past.
And as annoying as Zoe can be, she's not wrong. I'd prefer not to die again.
I love Hope just constantly dying, just being an actual canon thing that they remember. That's so funny. Yeah, no, Zoe is my favorite in this entire franchise. I love Zoe so much.
My top three, the exact order changes, but my top three is Polly, Damien, Aravi.
Yeah, I think if I had to choose three, it would be Zoe, probably Polly, and then, honestly, Batness. Batness is so fun.
And by the way, Happy Jam, God, they really had to put both, two of my favorite characters as playable in this game with DLC.
Yeah. And then, for the record, size are, if I had to guess, Miranda, April... God, what would the third one be? Valerie,
Favorites?
I guess?
Yeah,
Favorites.
Valerie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is why she is constantly playing Valerie right now.
God, I love Valerie!
Yeah. I think we all agree you should dispel your doubts by assigning a relatively low-stakes mission for Liam, Zoe, and myself to take care of. Oh, Sadie's a good pull. Sadie's a really good pull. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Iris! Okay, we'll try it. Maybe you're right. You gain 2 fun for preparing tequila shots, even if no one got to enjoy them. You also lose 2 smarts. Not long after, the meeting comes to an end and the Coven leaves. You're excited about your upcoming mission. Liam keeps insisting you won't go on the mission, but you know him well enough to know that he's being ironic. Oh, I'm on a plot line! I'm on a plot line, let's go! I don't want to fuck this one
my
up.
man.
I
Take
don't
me to
want
the
to fuck
charm
this one up.
zone.
Charm.
I think you're stealing my man.
Take me to the charm zone.
This one's charm, right? Yes. You're gonna be selling your fucking merch the entire time now.
Hell yeah.
You buy a cool T-shirt, which features. I'm not reading these anymore. I've done this in every single game where I say I'm gonna stop reading them and then start reading them again. Next thing you know, Miranda arrives at con. She booked the room at the hotel for the night, so you meet her there to help her get settled.
Hey, Mary, what do you think of the room? Pretty nice, eh?
No, apologies, but I won't sleep in such a room. Not with that thing.
You look at what she's pointing at. The bed?
That can't possibly be my bed.
Miranda, you are making such great progress with your character arc. You were even being more humble and beheading people less. What's with these high bed standards now?
Valerie, you are not listening to me. That is not a bed.
Really? You really won't carve as a bed if it isn't royal enough? What's it lacking? A silk canopy? A thin layer of caviar on the sheets, perhaps? Well, this is how us commoners sleep, okay? And it's perfectly fine. Look.
You go to lay down on the bed, but Miranda grabs your arm and yanks you back.
Stop this foolishness!
Okay, she's getting quite weird about the bed. She must be even more out of touch than you feared. You don't want Miranda to fall back into her old ways, so you better solve the situation. Find a way to make her okay with this bed so that you two don't end up spending all day looking at hotel rooms. If her problem is laying on the bed, would she be okay laying under it? Everyone knows that's how real monsters do it anyways. Or, pillow fight time! It'll help her relieve some stress, and hey, if the bed joins the fight, maybe you're right and it's not a bed after all.
That one.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I laughed,
no.
the bartender laughed, the table laughed,
Yep.
we killed the table, it was a good time!
I don't know. That sounds pretty dangerous.
A pillow fight? Don't be silly, it's fun.
Miranda, you're gonna get into a snowball fight in like another year. You need to get ready for that. She still looks unsure, so you decide to break the ice and hit her with a pillow. She'll love that, hopefully. But instead of giving her a harmless bop, the pillow vomits up blood and viscera. Like you just threw a small animal at a wall.
Disgusting!
The bed emits a terrible screech and starts writhing in what looks like pain and anger.
What the fuck?
You can still hear Miranda saying,
I told you so!
as the not bed thing pounces on you and swallows you whole. Everything goes dark and wet. You're left wondering if your life insurance policy covers devoured by a bloodthirsty bed monster. Then there's a flash of light. Miranda pierces the creature with her trident. She's like a beautiful avenging angel covered in blood, guts, and gastric juices. You reach for her hand, but she leans back at the last second.
First, you have to admit that you were wrong and I was right.
Come on, Mary, don't be like that.
You owe me! You hit me with a pillow full of intestines!
Fine. You were right about the bed. I should have listened to you.
Aw, you're so cute when you admit I'm right.
She pulls you out of that thing's corpse. You'll be having a very strongly worded review of this hotel, but at least you're alive. You gain 2 fun and lose 2 smarts. Yeah, that tracks.
Curb, I think you're stealing my vampire.
No, I think I'm technically on Zoe. I think you're still good with Liam.
I mean, I know that there were some routes in older games that were doubled up.
Maybe? I think you're still good to try at the very least.
Yeah, I'll try. Take me to the hotel. Actually, no, the show.
You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelist admits they have no idea. They hope that. Well, I'm every time! You, Omen, and Liam meet Nico at the main stage because they apparently have cookies for you all. Yum!
Hey, so how mad would you be if I told you I don't have cookies and I actually asked you to come here because I signed us up to compete in the game show?
Sigh.
Quite mad, considering I aborted an excellent nap to be here on short notice. This is a hypothetical question, right?
Welcome to Suddenly Game Show Tag
Oh,
Team
no.
Trivia. I'm your host, and still single for those who are wondering, the Interdimensional Prince.
Call me crazy all you want, but when it comes to the psychos in this franchise, April over Miranda, honestly, kinda yeah. We're
Neat.
very quickly enjoying April a lot. I don't know about Sai, but like, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen, even the devs called it out with the frickin'
With the magical girl. Yeah.
magical girl.
We haven't
because-
actually officially unlocked that panel, but we really need to.
Yeah, the panel of like the
I'm
villain's
you, but
minion
better.
is
so
just
good.
April fighting Miranda. I'm you, but better.
It's so good. It's so good.
Damn it, Nico! You're lucky I can't stop you on live TV.
Nico, for your safety, I think you should be on my team.
Yeah, let's do this.
What the fuck?
Your category is a future in jeopardy. What will be the capital of the Republic of Florida 100 years from now?
Floridaddle. Trick question.
Hell yeah.
Florida isn't a republic.
But it might be in 100 years. I think the answer is Constantinople.
What? What?
Oh my gosh. Constantinople
Noble.
Constantinople will be due for a comeback in a century.
Constantinople, yeah. What?
Nailed it.
But now, our second team has a chance to steal your points.
I'd rather steal Nico's liver if it's all the same to you, Prince.
I guess that's fine. No, wait. My lawyers are shouting into my earpiece that we can't do that. Bummer. However, since you had to go second, I'll give you an advantage by letting you choose your category. What will it be?
Historical quote or very bad sexting line, or the big prize bonus question: will you marry me? This one could be smarts.
I see that
This one's
as
probably charm.
Yeah, I see the first one as smarts or fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go historical quote or
Spicy choice. Here's your quote. I'm gonna slam my Trojan horse through the gates of your besieged kingdom and leave your citizens screaming all night long.
Both?
Fascinating.
Wow, those lines sound truly epic. Surely they were spoken by a brave warrior.
a brave, strong, sexy warrior. I want you to know
Odysseus,
that
baby.
Warboss and Blank were trying to show me Epic the Musical.
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
Oh.
I am the infamous Odysseus.
Oh no, those words are turning me on. Maybe it is sexting.
There's no mention of genitalia, though I suppose the Trojan could be a double entendre.
Curse this modern era and its confusing names for contraception.
There's only 15 seconds left on the clock.
Shut up, or there will only be 15 seconds left of your life! Oof. Slamming through the gates, it certainly makes me horny. But if I'm aroused, it cannot possibly be a bad sexting line.
That's more a matter of opinion than a trivia question.
Then it's a trick question! This is, in fact, a good sexting line.
What?
You are correct. In fact, that line was my own line. Wink.
Oh, good one.
Good enough for a date, you tall, terrifying seductress.
How to put this delicately? I would rather kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Ouch.
You won the game, and you got to see the prince get owned on live TV. It's not even your birthday. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does
Does
a man
become a
a
monster?
monster?
Yeah. I was literally listening to that earlier today. It's so good. Don't be shy. Pick a box before the cease and desist gets here. Every time. From now on until the end of time, I am picking this. Oh boy! Oh boy, we get the subliminal messages again! Oh boy! Alright! Time to get the subliminal messages back! If it isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet, but you might be if you'd pick a box already. Sai, this is you. I'm assuming one of the village ones is one of the ones that turns you into the mascot. I'm gonna need to try that at some point. Oh, Lord. Alright.
I don't know, actually.
Do you remember what they all do? Do you want me to run through them?
Not Dole Daniel. Fuck that.
Cool.
I said not Dole Daniel. Fuck
Oh.
you.
I thought you said nah.
Guy can't listen.
Correct.
Well,
Fine. Just for that.
fancy a mystery box? Nobody knows what's in them, so pick one and we'll both find out.
Buff bugs.
Okay? Just for yourself?
You know what? Mitty, I will give you my,
Oh no.
my big stat change ability.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
Because
Here we go!
You didn't have... Curb messed up yours and gave you...
The combat ant. Everyone's stats are affected by everyone's choices. You must now cooperate!
Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh god! Oh Jesus! Alright, well I'm on plotline, so I can dump some of the ones that I've been working on. But Charm is actually good, so I'm probably just gonna keep working on that. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god! I hope you liked what you got. I certainly did. Jesus Christ. Alright,
Comic.
so we need to dump strength, or dump boldness, and then work on charm and smarts, is the main thing. That is, yeah, that's chaotic as heck. That is crazy. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Damien, you're the lamest office. You're at the lamest office party ever. As the free spirit you are, you choose a non-conventional activity to have a good time no matter what. Doing an unsolicited impression of a goose, crying in public, drinking a preposterous amount of ranch dressing, or giving someone the side eye as a form of accepted social violence. I'm guessing boldness, fun, charm, creativity?
Let's go crying.
This can't be that hard.
Oh no, next Friday there's not one but 4 amazing events. Which one will you attend? You can totally see Damien eating ranch dressing. Honestly, yeah. All right, the annual charades championship, the crowning of the most handsome duck of the spring, the end of winter purge night. That one's boldness. The long-awaited ska band competition at Little Elijah's bar mitzvah. What the fuck? All right, well that one's charm. Annual charades championship. I mean, I'm gonna do this one because charm, but like, I don't know what the other ones are exactly. The other one, I know one of them was boldness. I don't know what the other two were.
Smarts was not among those.
Really?
So it would have been creativity and fun. I'm guessing the ska band was probably fun, but who knows?
Gotcha.
All right.
I will
yep,
say
there we go. They're back. They're back. Oh no! Here we go again. Here we fucking go again.
I think I'm gonna.
Oh, I forgot for a split second, and then it showed up. I'm like, oh right.
I think I'm at least going to try getting a little creativity again because
Every fucking time.
Because Liam from past games, but yeah.
That's fair. Alright. After that, you go back to the hotel room as you've just been cursed with the periodical need for pooping. Much to your surprise, you stumble upon Liam, Zoe, and the Coven, and Adrian, Royal Knight of the Mer Kingdom? Oh, damn! I don't even think we ran into this person in their fucking game. Oh, our second meeting was today? Liam, you forgot to text me about it. I didn't. I don't even think we have a voice. Go for it.
No, it was the subliminal messaging.
Oh, yeah, you just, yeah.
I'll take Adrian. Greetings. I take it that he will join us in our mission?
No. Yes! Liam, please, we don't have time. Actually, Sai, do you want Joy?
Liam, please, we don't have time for these shenanigans. We gotta keep this going.
Fine, Iris, you can stay, but be quiet.
So, as we were telling you, we've recently been in contact with Adrian, who represents a growing faction within the Mer Kingdom.
We've been operating in secret for some time now. Our goal is to upend the tyrannical reign of our rulers. Historically, it's been hard for the Coven to intervene in Mer Kingdom politics.
This is so funny considering that Miranda is actually at the con right now.
We're well aware of the terrible ways of the Vanderbilts, but they could turn out to be an enemy too strong for us to handle.
And we can't even risk weakening their forces too much, as they play a pivotal role in protecting the monster realm from the old deities.
Every time.
Every time. It's so good.
It has always been a hard place for us ethically.
Then what's changed now?
This is surely not the first attempt at the crown, but this rebel group seems to be different. Adrian?
Yeah, different from the eel? I can't imagine how.
We don't ignore that a rebellion that attempts to remove the crown might be fated to failure.
Will we ever see someone from the Air Kingdom? I think I would need to go back, but I think Batness might be from the Air Kingdom?
And that's why our strategy focuses on retaining stability by not removing the Vanderbilt from power.
Huh?
What if we could flip a Vanderbilt to our face?
No way. You do the sensible thing, which is to start rolling over the table in a display of proper excitement.
Farewell,
What-
friend.
Iris, I think we might need your expertise. Could you prepare some coffee for our guest here? He shoves you out of the hotel room. It's clear he trusts your innate skills for coffee serving, so you run into the coffee machine with a plan in mind. Make Adrian feel like home by preparing an Americano. It's 2/3 water. This time there's no doubt. My coffee Liam clearly meant your signature tequila shots. Classic Liam. There's no doubt. 100%.
That's fun.
Yeah. This one's probably smarts.
Which I do need.
I don't need fun. I can do the Americano, sure. You brew espresso, yeah, this is probably smarts. You brew espressos for everyone else, but for Adrian, you prepare an Americano. You hope the 2/3 of water will help him remember home. Come to think, should you add salt then? You end up adding just a pinch of salt, then you rush back to the hotel room as you don't want to miss anything.
So let me get this straight. The Coven has been covertly supporting a Mer Kingdom rebellion?
Basically.
I am dying for this!
Who wants some coffee? Adrian, I got you Americano. It's 2/3 water, you know.
I fail to see how that's relevant. But thank you nonetheless for brewing a beverage for me.
So, we're overthrowing the Mer Kingdom crown, right? Did I miss something? Iris!
That is our objective in the long run, but for that to happen, we must first accomplish a series of strategic victories.
And Adrian contacted us recently about an opportunity that has arisen.
There's this dukedom on the deep ends of the Mer Kingdom, not too far from home. Recently, they've been failing to fulfill some of the most basic duties to the capital, such as paying the annual taxes for the riches they produced. The crown cannot abide this, and thus I've been entrusted to visit the dukedom in order to make sure they fall into place and fulfill their duties.
This dukedom seems to be far enough from the capital that the crown apparently doesn't care much about it.
Correct. They just want them to abide by their orders and pay taxes. I've been commanded to form a group of knights to bring the dukedom down if they resist the crown's demands.
The plan is for Adrian to ensure the group is only made up of rebels, then take over the dukedom.
They're known to be too cruel even by Vanderbilt's standards, so we'd be helping the people there. Then we'll turn the place into a haven for the rebellion.
So the idea is that you two
3.
help Adrian in case things take a turn for the worse.
Still, it should be easy for a first mission, since you're going to be alone.
We can't go ourselves, since we can't risk being seen aiding a rebellion against the crown. It could trigger a series of disastrous events that would snowball fast.
You can count on us, Joy. Liam, Zoe, and I got this. The Coven and Adrian leave, as they must prepare everything for the mission. You gain 2 charm for thinking of Adrian in your coffee choice.
That was charm?
And lose 2 fun. I guess because it was specifically catering to Adrian. That kind of makes sense. You're excited about your first mission. Liam is looking at you with an annoyed look that clearly says, Iris, I am annoyed to admit we need you.
Good, time and money.
I will be right back.
Sure. So it's you.
Take me to the merch hall. It's where I belong.
You, Zoe, Omen, and Liam are browsing Artist Alley when you see a monument to foot. Oh boy. A monument to foot obsession that puts all others to shame. There are paintings of bare feet, socked feet, feet walking through grass, lava, lotion. Any foot whose any foot is represented here somewhere.
Holy foot!
Oh, you weren't here for this guy before, were you?
No.
Oh boy. This was Pokemon originally, but I can take him over until he gets back. Welcome to my gallery. If you feel so inclined, you may leave your shoes at the entrance. We encourage foot naturalism here.
Just why?
This art, it fills me with confusion and disgust, and a touch of hatred. Is this normal?
I'd hope to elicit something more positive than disgust, but I suppose any reaction to my work is better than none.
Are you okay? You seem on the verge of what we in the art biz call a total fucking crisis.
Well, I've been thinking. I've devoted my life to rendering the beauty of the foot in every artistic medium I know, including plastic surgery.
Wait, you mean you weren't just born like that?
And yet I worry that the mark I've left on this world has been too small. Will anyone care about my art after I'm gone? Will anyone even know my name? Which is...
I understand. I'm also obsessed with wanting to leave my mark, to make the world submit under my heel. You have my sympathy, my disgusting friend.
I've seen a few lucky people remain relevant for at least a few centuries after death, so if you get really wild with it, your memory might last.
We can help. Valerie, let's cement this artist's beautiful, horny legacy.
Make a time capsule of all their work so that in the distant future, people will remember how feet used to look. Or, you have to accept that drawing feet isn't something that makes someone memorable. Crashing your car into the White House on the other hand. That one's boldness. I don't think we want that one, but it's up to you. If you want to crash a car into the White House.
I can't legally say my answer. Anyway, not that one. Make a time capsule.
Okay. The year is 30XX. A historical discovery is about to be made. Calling Dr. Burp Burp. We found something strange while we were drilling for microplastic-free groundwater.
Hello, Dr. Anderson. I assume this means you didn't find any groundwater. So this had better be good.
No, but we found an ancient capsule. It's made of something our forensic archaeologists are calling wood.
Wood? Then it must come from before the plastic wars of 2808. What does the ancient capsule contain?
I'm back.
Looking now. I think it's... Can't be. Dr. Burp Burp, I think these art pieces are depicting what our ancestors called feet.
What's a feat? Is it some kind of ancient deity? An outdated, inefficient measuring system? A long-lost prequel to Feet 2?
Feet were a rudimentary tool for transportation. They move via the configuration of muscles and tiny, fragile bones. It's also said they were rather smelly. These feet were so inefficient, and yet this art of them is so hypnotically ugly in an almost arousing way.
So people walked around on these feet instead of...
Yes, Doctor. We all know what we walk on now, so there's no need to repeat it for the benefit of a non-existent audience.
Our historical society is forever in debt to whoever drew this artwork. Doctor, bring the chat back to headquarters for further study.
Yes, of course. Can I keep one of the drawings? You helped make an important smelly history today. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 boldness.
I want you guys to know the subliminals worked. My family had some leftover hot dogs.
God, I have hot dogs in my fridge. I should make some as well.
We have leftover hot dogs too. It's
Oh
very
my God.
nothing.
The subliminals are working. Oh no.
Take me to the hotel.
You get an ice cream cone at a food stand. Very nice.
I still love that he's freaking Dio.
Yeah, it's so good.
I was talking JoJo before session.
You really
Of course I
were.
had
That's
to
very
do
funny,
it.
actually. Sometime later, you're in the hotel bathroom giving your remaining shirts a sniff test when you hear Liam grumbling in the other room. Damn it. Have any of you seen my keys? I could have sworn I left them on the nightstand.
Poor Liam. Yet another victim of faulty witness testimony. All clues pointed to the keys not being on the nightstand. And yet, he went on insisting. I can bring myself to put more doubt in his fragile mind, even if his memory had more holes than a wedge of Swiss.
Sorry, I don't know where your keys could be. Nico, is your magnifying glass up to the task of finding them?
Of course, this detective has stumbled home from enough late-night benders to know how to follow the clues to a set of missing keys.
Sweet. What clues do we have so far?
Well, has our prime suspect here retraced his steps yet?
Yes, of course. Wait, what do you mean, prime suspect?
You were the last one in possession of the keys, weren't you? How do we know you didn't lose them on purpose to hide some shady deeds?
Ooh. Liam, have you been getting up to some spicy business in the hotel room you didn't want us to find out about?
No! I obviously didn't lose the keys on purpose! You better solve this mystery before Liam blows a gasket. How do you find the missing keys? You gotta trust the noir detective method. Go to the hotel bar, get drunk, maybe start a fight. It'll help the process somehow. Or solve this mystery the same way badly written detective movies do. Cast a spell that conjures a flashback with the voiceover narration for convenient exposition. Well, that one's smarts, and then this one's probably boldness.
I don't need boldness, so let's do the second one.
Solve the mystery the bad written detective movie way.
Yep, cast a spell that conjures a flashback.
You check your spellbook app for an applicable spell and find one called Dupus Expositionis. Perfect.
Dumpus
Oh,
exposition.
Dumpus You right.
Exposition dump.
Yep. You cast the spell, and the room is awash in the flashback of Nico from earlier today.
Do I have everything? Trench coat, fedora, crippling substance abuse problem, lack of faith in the world.
Wait, Damien is Dio because Arabi has a Jotaro outfit in Monster Camp? Oh, that's so funny!
Wait, what?
Oh my god, I didn't know that. I didn't know that? I don't remember that. I might have seen it before, but I don't think I remember that off the top of my head.
Okay.
It's probably from the Halloween pack where everyone's dressed up in different costumes, if I had to guess. But,
I'm having to look at her gallery.
I don't know if it's gonna be in there. Honestly, the wiki is so
Found it!
Oh, is it there? Excellent. Do I have everything? No, that's you. What am I doing?
And it's one I've already said.
Oh, did you already say this? Alright.
Yeah. Yep, I'm ready. Let's noir it up.
Dropping it in.
Yep. It isn't 1-for-1, Jotaro, but, yeah, that's Jotaro.
That's so good.
Wait, I can say that line better, more jaded. Let's noir it up, I guess. There we go. Oh crap, I'm missing the most important war accessory. A mystery. I can't believe I almost forgot. What could I do? Oh, I know. I'll throw Liam's keys away. It's the perfect crime.
Past Nico literally chucks Liam's keys into a sewer grate. What the fuck? Nico, what the fuck?
Hey, you gotta admit, they really committed to the part.
You caught me. I was getting a little antsy and wanted to drum up a crime to solve. Can you blame me?
I can absolutely blame you. Go get my fucking keys. Nico fishes the keys out of the sewer, and you all finally head into the con. Another case closed. You gain 2 smarts and lose 2 fun.
I guess it was because it was to go to a bar drinking
That
is
also tracks.
fun.
Yeah. Everyone choose an object. Say your choice out loud. Just an object? Fucking...
Hot dog.
I just want a picture of a gosh dang hot dog. You know what?
Bring
No.
me pictures of Spider-Man!
You know what? No. On that meme, JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG
is?
We have to
A
do the
Jolly
meme.
Joker.
A
Jolly
Joker?
Joker.
Alright.
No, a Jolly Joker specifically.
I don't know, Volatro, man. You gotta just work with me here. Player orders decided based on how entertaining it would be. How entertaining would be an isekai. That's a typo. Where the main character becomes this object in a fantasy world. I died and became a Joker. I died and became a hot dog. Or I died and became a PNG.
I want you to know, one,
I died
You're
and became
already-
a hot dog is just that one section from Split Fiction.
yeah, and that was not entertaining. That was horrifying.
Mildly horrifying, yeah, just a little bit. Once it was
As
done,
for
it
the-
was fine. Once we were there, it was fine. The process of becoming the hot dog was the horrifying part.
As for the JPEG, you're gonna be turned into a 2D fictional character anyway. You're going to be a JPEG in any anime whatsoever.
Hmm. So middle of the road.
And then a Jolly Joker, you said?
Yeah.
I think that one's probably the most entertaining. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You have the wild card powers.
Ha! Yeah.
Ooh, you think they'll have catnip?
Alright, talking to
Miranda?
Miranda, I am assuming.
Yeah.
You and Miranda go out to a fancy restaurant.
I get some
She's
nuts.
disappointed that there are only 2 forks per table setting, so you decide to cheer her up with a little white lie. You explain that the candle holder is special blunt silverware tool for smashing your food into easily consumable pancakes. You two have a blast flattening your steaks and salads. The waiters aren't amused, but you sure are.
I guess
Oh,
it
what?
gets
Does it not actually let us have a conversation? Hello?
Not with the phone a friend people.
Oh, does it not? I thought it did.
No.
Weird. Alright,
We've
whatever.
never been able to have a convo. It's call them up. We have a small convo of them getting to the prom.
Oh god, it is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, alright. Ooh, finding success as a creator is actually a really fun conversation topic.
Hi, Curb.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been a ride. Of course, there's a lot of upsides, which are the ones you can imagine. It's affirming to see so many people connect with what you create, that's for sure. Writing fanfics for a small, dedicated audience was super fun too, but I can't complain about having a much more sizable fan base. Yeah, I imagine Liam Prom has opened you to new experiences as a creator. It has. Now I see lots of fans craving a new chapter, writing pages of theories, shipping their favorite Liams. I personally ship Catboy made Liam with Buff Liam. Ooh, bit of a crack ship, I like that. But, yeah, now I receive much more input, much more praise, much more opportunities.
Nice.
It makes me so happy for you. Thanks. There's still some downsides, though. So many people feel connected to Liam Prom now, it gives me a sort of responsibility. For instance, how could I work on new, weird, silly ideas when the logical thing is to keep expanding this beloved and profitable thing I created? God, that probably comes directly from Beautiful Glitch, honestly. You would prefer not to work on Liam Prom? Nah, I love spending time with my Academy of Dumb, Adorable Liams. It's just that it gets a bit more complicated. You start at, what's the thing I really want to do? But the bigger you grow, the more variables chain you. What's smartest? What's most responsible? What's most profitable? Ugh,
me complaining about, let me check my notes, finding success about the project that I'm actually quite passionate about. Nah, Zoe, it's hella valid to feel stressed. Thanks. Zoe and you spend the next few hours decompressing by watching a chill, cute girls doing cute things kind of anime. It proves to be a balm for the soul. Watch a place further than the universe.
Well done? Isn't done enough for me.
Liam. Ooh. The
These are
redemption
all
arc
really good
program.
ones.
Wait, Game Master, I need to hear his take on being a GM.
Ah, yes, my latest journey into a new art form. It's like writing an adventure and like directing a play too. And yet it's also conducting an orchestra of characters you have to make play in a symphony.
So you're saying that Game Master Liam de Lioncourt is what you get when you fuse Tolkien, Shakespeare, and Mozart?
I know you're being sarcastic, but yes, pretty much. You're weaving an ever-evolving narrative that must adapt by the minute to the choices of everyone involved. You invest countless hours to ensure the maximum thrill and enjoyment of your players.
That sounds dedicated.
Wish there was a Zoe prom, that would be fire. Oh god. Honestly, if anyone would, Liam would after Zoe's Liam prom. That would be so fucking ironic that I think Liam would immediately jump on that if given the chance. Damien, when I get passionate about something, I surrender my mind and body with no concessions. In a more mundane words, life is not here to be half-assed.
Anyone would be lucky to get involved with your passions.
Your words, not mine. But yes, to sum it up, I try to create narratives that immerse my players in unique situations that they wouldn't experience otherwise. For instance, I recently ran a campaign in which my players were the head priest of a deity that ruled over one of the cardinal sins. They had to travel the land, growing their cult and sowing chaos as they lured mortals into a sinful existence. We played 3 sets of campaigns with them changing into priests of different cardinal sin. Damn.
I gotta admit, that makes me want to try at least.
Same. Yes, it's a shame you weren't there. It was a thing of wonder, Damien. I once again rejoice at finding a new art form for me to master.
I'm sure it's also a plus that it's one that forces a group of people to listen to you for hours.
Oh, shut up. Well, yes, that is indeed a plus. Rascally can describe to you some of the campaigns he's designed so far. He glows when he talks about something he's passionate about. It's quite nice.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the greatness of Liam now.
Liam is actually good, it's just he's overshadowed by literally everyone else. Which, honestly, he enjoys, I think. Oh my god, alright. Here we go. Hey, Sai, which of these situations would embarrass you the most? Kissing a horse by mistake, 12 consecutive defeats at trivia night, drunkenly fighting someone at a bar because they pointed out that you couldn't buy Spain even if you wanted to, or your grandma trying to get you closer to you by getting into skateboarding.
That last one, for sure.
Oh, this is gonna be metal.
You've received a letter that could change everything. What is it, Damien? A love letter from the King of France. A letter of acceptance for the National Russian Roulette Team. A once-in-a-lifetime 2-for-1 churro promotion at the House of Churros. Or an invitation to join a Regency-themed boy band.
Churros is fun.
Yeah, that sounds right. Love letter
Russian
is probably
roulette
charm.
Russian roulette is bold.
Regency's probably creative?
I want to say so, and that's the one I need most at the moment.
You definitely don't have boldness, so you should be good on that front at the very least.
Yeah. Let's go boy band.
Yep, creative. Negative boldness, let's go!
Could you ever imagine Damien not being bold?
Being unbold, even.
This is Damien when his dad's packed in the Hello Kitty sweater in his.
Oh my god, yeah. Back to the merch hall.
MIDI
Yeah.
merch.
Sometime later, you call upon Miranda and take her out to a fancy dinner. She answers the door in loungewear? Ooh.
Sorry, was setting something up anyways.
Valerie, my deepest apologies. I dismissed my dressage stuff in pursuit of independence, but now I simply cannot decide what to wear tonight.
No problem, our reservation still weighs out. May I come in?
Certainly, make yourself comfortable. I shall return to my boudoir and continue my eternal quest for a cute outfit.
After examining every square inch of the bed to make sure it's not a flesh-eating horror, because apparently you can't be too careful, you have a seat.
Oh my god. Hang on.
It is also fun that we're getting a new plot line, or yeah, I guess it is technically a plot line, even though you can't fail it like the other ones. Like, we're getting a new thing with Miranda. We did not get this last time.
Correct.
So it is fun. This is a fun way to recognize that there is multiple different, like, quote-unquote dates that you can go on with the visitors.
Okay, I'm good now.
I was considering this, but I just don't think it screams princess, you know?
I think it's cute. I could scream princess at people myself if you want to make sure everyone knows.
Oh, you sweetheart, but no, true royalty shouldn't even need to announce their presence.
They command respect with aura, blood, and glitter. I can do better.
She leaves to find another outfit. You double-check the bed for teeth again just in case. Oh my god.
Yo.
Ta-da!
Holy.
Now that's an outfit that screams princess at the top of its lungs.
Yes, surely. But this beauty comes with its own beasts, such as not allowing me to sit in this stiff crinoline.
Ooh, that might be problematic at a restaurant.
Ugh. What to wear? What to... Oh, since we're talking about outfits, maybe you could give me some assistance.
Oh, that's the other side of it.
Yes! Yes!
So, I'm planning to take a vacation soon. I've been working so hard to educate myself on being a better monarch, and I need a break from it all. I decided to go to a ski lodge. I've heard there's lots of snow there, and snow is just frozen water, yes? It'll be almost like home. The royal tailor just delivered these two vacation outfits to me. Do you have a favorite?
Ooh, a sneak preview. Ha ha. Very clever game. Miranda comes out in her winteriest finery, and you tell her that your favorite is... Oh my god. Oh my god, I love both of these. Oh my god, they're both so cute. The Cossack hat looks like a good idea. It seems wise to follow winter fashion advice from people who actually come from the cold. Or, folk with the practical choices of winter fashion, that skirt looks cute as fuck. And isn't that what really matters? So I'm guessing smarts and charm.
That first one looks like we'd find them on the same boat as Sailor Biff Stroganoff.
Well, Miranda hate what
frickin'
Liam and
Ace
Zoe are going
Attorney.
to do at the Mer Kingdom. They're technically helping the monarchy right now. They're just taking down a fucking barony that's not paying taxes. So I'm sure Miranda's fine with that. The fact that it's being used as like a rebel base isn't really going to be known by her.
I imagine that, like, if they were to try getting any of the Vanderbilts on their side,
Yeah.
the easiest one might be Miranda, who's going on her redemption arc.
100%, yeah. Miranda hasn't really gone on a redemption arc, let's be honest here.
Not yet.
No, that's probably going to be coming in Monster Resort. Especially because Vera also hasn't, so yeah. That would be a good time for them to... Well, I mean, they're kind of bitter rivals. We'll see where that goes, but yeah. Anyway, Sai, choose.
God, they're both so cute. I like the second one, though.
Second one?
Yeah.
I like that one too. Nothing says winter like a miniskirt.
Totally. You look like a regular snow bunny.
Nothing says winter like a mini skirt. What a fucking sentence.
Bunny? What do you mean? I'm much more closely related to the humble angelfish.
No, a snow bunny is what people call it beginner skiers.
Ah, well, it is true that I am a beginner at skiing, but how hard could it be, really? Why, just last year I learned to eat by myself.
Oh.
Compared to that challenge, I could surmount anything.
Wait, yeah, no, she
had
she's
someone
going
feeding her.
through some redemption. She
Working on
finally got separated from her eating serf.
I love that she has a thinking serf too to think ideas for her. It's so silly. I love Miranda.
I
very
love that
funny.
canonically she has the eating serf eat for her. Then in the
Yes.
middle of the night, the other serfs just like strap her to an IV drip to give her all the nutrients. that she needs.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. Did you
But
say
now-
something?
She did not.
Sure. Love the enthusiasm.
But perhaps I should look more closely into the culture of these snow bunnies to better acclimate myself. Should I eat more carrots? Should I practice my hopping skills?
It couldn't hurt.
You coach Miranda on her bunny hop for so long that you nearly miss your dinner reservation. At least she's got the form down.
Oh.
Enough playing around. I need to get dressed. Since you liked the skirt, perhaps this outfit will do?
I love it.
I am Daisy.
Huzzah!
Dinner is delightful, but sometimes it's little domestic moments like these that really take the spotlight. You gain 2 charm for helping Miranda choose the perfect fit, but lose 2 smarts as well.
But there's too many options.
But there's
Indeed
too many
there are.
options.
Indeed, there are. There are way too many events in this game. I think we've been playing this for more sessions than we have Fate so far.
Your point is?
Nothing.
Here
You
you are.
think I was making a point?
In the deep end of the Mer Kingdom. Oh, and hot dogs are back. Yep. As previously discussed, you've come to the dukedom with Adrian and his knights. Liam and Zoe aren't with you. They've been assigned to stay close but hidden to set up a sneak attack. Your mission is to distract the Duke and his men so you can catch them off guard. You're nervous, but you remember Liam's encouraging words he gave you just before coming.
Absolutely not.
What? No, I told you a dozen times already, you should not come. This keeps you motivated. But you're welcome to Sai, take the Duke for now.
Sir Adrian, it's an honor to have the crown knights in our humble dukedom.
It is a pleasure to be here. My family estate isn't far from here, as a matter of fact.
Ah, I'm sure visiting the deep end of the Mer Kingdom must make you nostalgic. We can assume the reason for your visit. We know we haven't been as quick to fulfill our duties to the crown as we should have been.
Yes, as you know, the kingdom requires.
Yes, it hasn't been the best season for us, but I acknowledge it isn't a good excuse. My men tell me that, according to their calculations, we should be able to fulfill our duties to their full extent in no more than a couple weeks. I hope the crown will be understanding of this.
They wanted me to make sure nothing was out of...
And I can assure you, nothing is. But to show you how deeply sorry we are, I've ordered the cooks to prepare a banquet full of local delicacies. I'm sure you have missed some of this cuisine. I just flashed it on screen.
Suddenly it all makes sense. All the times Liam sent you to prepare drinks for the guests. He was training you for this moment. Of course, Liam always knew you'd eventually be an essential part of this mission. Allow me to prepare some drinks as a sign that the crown and the dukedom can work together.
Right, and who are you?
But you've already rushed out of the dining hall. What would be the perfect drink to aid in this mission? Serve
How are
the
you
one
breathing?
drink. No one, ignore it. It's fine. Serve the one drink no one suspects to be poisoned. A full glass of poison itself.
You know, I would question the breathing more, but I have a hankering for hot dogs again.
You gotta win the Duke over while impairing his alertness. You know it in your bones. The time has come for your signature tequila shots! I don't think the other one is charm, so I think this is the highest. This is definitely fun. Yep. Yeah, I got a plot line, baby! Let's go! You roam the castle halls, wondering if you should have asked where the kitchen is. But by this point, you've tried so many random doors, and you feel like going back to ask when you could be this close to finding the kitchen would make a fool of you. You know, sunk cost fallacy and all that. Moreover, you're feeling lucky with this next door. It's in a very secluded high tower, and there's a subtle glow coming from the door frame. It all feels very kitchenish, no? No, oh, there are hot dogs in here! No, you've been in fewer kitchens than you'd like to admit. Anywho, no time to second guess yourself. Everyone must be thirsty down there in the dining hall. Behind the door, you find what must be the weirdest kitchen ever. The room is covered in strange sigils that emit a disturbing light. Some hooded people, probably cooks, are whispering strange chants, probably a recipe, in union. They stop when they spot you, and a horrible screech starts coming from the depths of their throats. In no time, their Duke, Adrian, and everyone else is here.
What is all this? These sigils. I recognize this. It's tied to the old ones, isn't it?
Oh, Sir Adrian, if only your cupbearer here wasn't this nosy. You could have enjoyed the most exquisite banquet before being poisoned and leaving us alone.
Poisoned.
Don't be dramatic. It would have been a mercy, a much more peaceful death than the one you will have to meet now. But, yes, you are not incorrect in your suspicion. We are in the process of inviting a much more important guest to the dukedom. Bringing one of the old ones to the monster realm is not an easy feat. Which is why we've had to redirect most of our resources here instead of to the crown. The crown treats those of us in the deep ends as if we were lesser. Well, no longer. In exchange for opening the doors to the realm, we've been promised control over the Mer Kingdom.
Are you a fool? Summoning an old one means there will be no Mer Kingdom to rule over. You're being tricked.
Perhaps, but part of being ambitious is being ready to take chances. Now please, do us all a favor and die quickly.
The Duke's men attack you. Adrian and his Mer Knights prevent a stern resistance, but you're outnumbered. It's clear that Adrian surpasses everyone here in skill, but not even he can take on this many opponents. And you, well, it's hard for you to make use of your drink preparing abilities here. All seems lost until the backup comes to your rescue. Oh my god.
Holy shit!
How come nobody invited us to the party? Zoe, I told you, no invite quips. But that's half the fun. Liam and Zoe start slinging knives and spells with such mastery that you feel thankful they're on your side. Things look much brighter with a top-notch knight, a powerful vampire wizard, and an ex-deity among your ranks. The balance definitely seems tipped in your favor. But you feel a bit out of place. Zoe's back-to-back with Adrian, taking care of most of the Duke's knights. Liam's facing the Duke's warlocks. You feel like you should choose a designated opponent, too. Oh my god. Wait.
There's a second choice.
There's a second choice! The one in the sexy, skimpy armor who can beat them at their own game. Set your signature thirst traps and crush them between your mighty butt cheeks. Alright, that's fun. Pick an easy target, the Duke's Jester. A life of pathetic mishaps has prepared you to out-clown this fucker. What the fuck? What stat is this? What stat is this? Oh, this might be charmed. This might be fun. Yeah, that's charm. Alright. You two start striking sexy poses, showing off some of your most revealing spots. And their armor is incredibly non-functional. Pokemon, I guess.
Oh, I see. A threatening stance that doubles as a way of showing off your bubbly behind. Impressive.
Is this guy supposed to be a fucking sea butterfly?
Maybe. Have you seen these pecs?
You keep posing every time more intensely, every time getting closer to each other. The Mer Knight then whispers with affected breath.
Why are we even fighting? Look at us. We have more in common than we don't.
Yeah, we're just too sexy for war.
We are, my beautiful fellow. And I'm feeling such strong emotions growing inside my pants.
Are you considering fucking a fish? Your thoughts are interrupted by the Duke yelling at the hooded figures. The Duke.
You imbeciles! Start the ritual!
My lord, the preparations are complete. It's a slow process that must be done properly. We're still a couple moons short.
Do you have eyes? There's no tomorrow for us if we don't proceed. Start the ritual or you'll be a couple heads short!
Oh, yikes. You're so busy fighting to save your lives, you never got to do anything about the room full of sigils and the hooded figures. They start the ritual. Before you can do anything, a rift opens in front of you. On the other side, there's something waiting. Zoe, isn't that one of... Yes, it is. Okay, this is reality-ending threat now. I called for backup earlier, but I don't know if it'll be here in time. So much for a low-stakes mission, huh? Try to keep it from passing through the portal. I'll see if I can find a way to revert the ritual. It was rushed, so it shouldn't be that hard. Adrian, would you join me?
It would be an honor.
This shouldn't be hard, right? It's just fighting a god. Adrian, Zoe, and the remaining Mer Knights try to fend off the old one. The old one is just extending some of its limbs into the monster realm, but it's still an old one. It all looks quite dire for you. Maybe now's the moment in which you, a regular person, tip the balance. But how?
Another?
Yeah. This is a big one, it seems like. Appeal to the old one's politeness and explain that the monster realm closes on Mondays. So that one's charm, right? That one's charm, right? What about punching? That one's boldness. It's not that. Not that one. Sure, Liam and Zoe both have unparalleled amounts of magic power, but you punch really hard. I do not. I have negative boldness. I have negative boldness. There's a reason why Zoe... when she... So in the first game, when she chose to become an actual girl, she lost all of her old one powers, is what they're kind of
basically, the reason she lost most of her powers is because we were horny.
Pretty much, yeah.
We, with the Prank Masters, unleashed the Dark Lord Zagord, and, unleashed it onto the world, but we were able to befriend it into becoming a
girl.
A typical monster kind.
Yeah.
By sharing with them the power of anime.
Pretty
and
much.
Then they decided to shed their eldritch.
I think they're
form.
aware of like the general gist. It's just like, yeah, no, when Zoe gave up being Zagord, they lost all of their powers as Zagord and are just an eldritch
Zoe.
cutie now.
She would get along with the Eldritch Darling.
Honestly, yeah. You start trying to talk to the old one. You're sure you're making a strong point. Iris, what are you doing? You explain your plan to Liam. That's dumb.
Now, Liam, look, the old one's slowing its invasion. I think it's working.
Couldn't your powerful magic attacks be what's slowing it down?
No, I think it's falling for Iris' ruse. Also, it's true that today's Monday. Everyone hates Mondays, don't they?
God fucking damn it. Wait, hang on, is it actually... No, it's Sunday. God, if we did this tomorrow, that would have been so much funnier.
It's Monday for me.
Oh my god, it is Monday for you. Oh, man.
And you know where it's never Monday? In nothingness. Maybe the old one's giving invading this realm a second thought.
The silly banter comes to an end when the old one manages to take advantage of Zoe being distracted. Uh-oh.
You traitor!
No, it's that saying it.
Zoe!
You traitor.
Sigh, that's you.
Don't fret, you idiots. The cavalry's here. You all good?
Don't worry about us. We must revert the ritual before it's too late.
Someone's on that already.
Liam, allow me. I think I know these sigils. Give me your hand. This ritual is well protected. I think we have a chance if we channel our magic together.
This is fucking rad.
It's working!
After that, you treat yourselves to the banquet they had prepared for you, minus the poison. The fucking hard cut! You all celebrate, and Zoe tells everyone how your ruse was essential for the victory. This makes you gain 3 smarts and 3 creativity on your ruse skills. The exact stats that, Damien needs right now.
Yup. So... Yeah, let's go hotel.
God, that was so fucking good. I'm so happy I managed to get all 3 of those.
Amen.
I can't wait to see what the final Polaroid looks like. Later,
Same.
you're standing in front of Liam's hotel room door. He's promised you an unforgettable evening, so you're giddy with excitement. Horny.
For a crushing
Ah,
fate.
you made it. I hope you've got an energy to spare. I just set up the game.
Of course. Oh, wait, We're playing a board game.
Hey, this is no regular tabletop game. It's Tender Buttons, this year's winner at the Erotic Board Game Awards. That sounds slightly more promising. You sit at the table and throw the dice, eager to get the good part. Oh no.
I can't help but remember that there was a module from a that like got an award-winning Any from like the tabletop awards stuff. And it was incredibly fucked up NSFW shit.
Mm-hmm.
Blood in the Chocolate, I think it was called. Don't look it up.
That's awesome, actually.
I'll give you a rundown after this.
Sure.
It's disturbing. Lick and ear, ready or not, here I come.
No, wait, you can't perform the sexy action yet. As per the instruction manual, you must first take a conditions card. You reluctantly take one and read it. Earn 30 sexy coins to perform your assigned sexy action. You spend the next 15 minutes earning sexy coins. It involves an astoundingly unerotic amount of resource management and some time spent in sex jail. Alright, my turn. My erotic challenge card says, find out your sex challenger's favorite erogenous zone.
Finally. How are you gonna go about it? Trial and error?
Good one, but your intimacy meter is too low. I need at least 3 confession points before you tell me.
There's no need, I can tell you now.
Ah, sweet Damien, it's clear the instructions have gone over your head. Let me go over them again, slowly this time. You zone out immediately as Liam embarks on a thorough explanation of this erotic game. It can only be described as the most bizarre foreplay you've ever witnessed. There's only one way out of this and into Liam's heart. Beat this game to get sexy and prove your bona fide board game skills. This feels like punishment, which means Liam's probably gave you the safe word while explaining the rules. Rack your brain to remember it so you can move on to a different activity. Subvert the rules by ending the game in an unexpected way. Eat all of the game pieces! You'll also get to show off how much you can swallow! Alright, well that one's fun. That one's probably smarts.
Yeah, let's go with that.
You close your eyes and focus, trying to snatch back some of Liam's words from your hazy memories. So you take a touch card and pay 2 sexy coins. Come on, you can do this. But you also lose your arousal mode. Nothing, you're drawing a blank! You have to do the second best thing, which is shouting a random nonsense Liam could use as a safe word.
Blowtorch. That is the best.
What?
Of course, Damien. Papaya.
Are you okay?
Honeycomb, honeycomb.
Oh, I see. You're trying to distract me while my foreplay timer runs out. Nice strategy, Damien, but you can't fool me.
Poolside.
Sure, wait. How did you know?
What?
Liam turns over a card with the word poolside written on it. I had a foolproof strategy to win in 2 turns, but alas, you guessed my fantasy sex spot, which is an automatic win.
You've earned my respect.
I can't believe you bested me with your big brain tactics. Hats off to you, Damien. Anyway, rematch? You rush to place your hand over his.
I have a better idea.
Disaster averted. You gain 2 smarts because your big brain tactics finally turned this game into an actual sex, but lose 2 creativity. Hope is my favorite member of the combat, and I kind of feel as if I kind of want her to die and come back to life again. Oh my god. Bet Hope's cosplay would be Diavolo because you know what in part 5? I don't.
So there's a stand ability in JoJo Part 5. That if you are killed by it, you constantly reset to 0, and then get killed again. And again, in different ways, infinitely.
Oh. Interesting.
It is the most bullshit stand in the series. And if I were to try explaining it and its counterpart, we would be here all night.
Well, let's not then. Finally, the art gang gathers around to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Oh my god, it's the fucking beetle. Caught in Your Silk revolves around Bruce, a humble young man who finds himself trapped in the entanglements of high society. I don't think we really did much with Bruce, because Bruce was from Road Trip, right? I vaguely remember Bruce. This all starts when he is hired by a rich family as their new fork provider. The family is known throughout the region as they have a reputation for the peculiar origin of their riches, officially owning the patents to several metaphors. All sorts of problems will blossom due to Bruce's humble upbringing as the struggles to learn the ways of the wealthy. His first challenge will be learning the complex etiquette for crying in public, a popular activity among the rich. Luckily, he will be tutored by the family's heir, Sasha, and lo and behold, educating Bruce will become the seed that blossoms into a forbidden romance. If that wasn't... I think these all just might be characters from this game, actually. I think this just might be focused on all the new characters. If that wasn't enough, Sasha is already betrothed to the beautiful Marla, even though they seem to have incompatible natures. Still, Sasha is expected to announce his upcoming wedding to Marla during the biggest social event of the year, the crowning of the most handsome duck of the spring. Bruce will need to work hard to earn an invitation to the prestigious event, but little does he know, love is never a simple thing. Sigh.
How has your spring been, gentlemen? Any news or scandals to share? My ears yearn for some delicious gossip.
Well, if you do consider the gossip a lustful way in which our friend Sasha here gets lost at the sight of the new fork provider, I would bet anything that he dreams of losing his breath in that man's strong embrace.
Pokemon.
Yifeng, I see you found yourself filled with leisure. You had to turn my life for your latest entertainment.
But is it true what he says? What would become of your family if this was known? Surely they're still healing from the wounds of your grandmother's terrible and short-lived career as a professional skateboarder.
Yes. That scandal seems to have woven deep into your lineage, hasn't it?
One sec.
I also love that the I is in cursive in this one. It's very funny.
On the zines?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cursive I.
Okay.
Also,
Please allow me to use this in the novel I am writing, my friend. I will use different names, of course.
you wouldn't. And yet I must admit my life has been brimming with drama as of late.
I must apologize for this. Might make you pour your drink on your lap. I was given this letter last week. It's for you. You might want to read it.
This cannot be. It's an invitation for me to join England's most prestigious boy band.
Another thread to complicate this cobweb even more. Can love ever be a simple thing? What the fuck?
Also, I think that was the first in-game reveal of Yifeng.
Yes, I believe so. The first
So
one
they-
we've gotten, but yes, they did. We did hear about it earlier as well.
Yeah, they posted it on their Twitter.
You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. To the after party, you say? Allow me to recite my answer in the form of poetry. Yours is an evening I'd be happy to join. Your smile stirs my heart and tickles my loins. It's a rough draft, okay? The after party was wonderful. Liam showed off 400 years worth of moves on the dance floor, and later that night he showed you 400 years worth of moves in bed. Experience really is the best teacher. You go check on your friends. Your head is still spinning from your recent adventure in the Mark Kingdom. That was something, wasn't it? Quite the understatement. But we did it! We kicked the shit out of that loser back into the nothingness. Okay, so maybe it was a plotline for both of them. Maybe I could have done Liam and still gotten this. Interesting. Still, it was close. We must become better.
You're not wrong, Liam, but focus on the bright side. Your instincts were right in the redemption arc program. If we hadn't been there, the Coven might not have had the chance to go check with Adrian. Wow, I'm wordsing today. And then what? Imagine when people like Gerard, Omen, or New are ready to join us.
Huh. That's true.
For now, I'd say we're lucky we had Iris with us, weren't we?
Well, I must admit, he wasn't half bad at fixing the drinks.
Liam!
Hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah!
That's so good.
You three spend the rest of the evening hyping each other up as you recall the highlights of the mission. Then you fix some drinks, and once you're tipsy, you decide to brainstorm cool names for this new group of anti-heroes. The room is filled with lightheartedness so common of the quiet of the storm. I just need to. Alright, there we go.
I really, really wish that we would have like the player character as just like hidden between Zoe and Adrian.
just
Just
in
like-
the background getting Mike Wazowski'd. Yeah, that would be very funny.
Yeah.
It's nice to think the world is a bit better protected now, and to think you played a part in saving it today. You just weren't there for the picture. You were the one. No, it's funnier if we're the one holding
We're
the
the one
camera. Yeah. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you because you've already got your heart set on an adorable mermaid.
A party, you say? I'd be delighted to attend. What sort of party is it? A coronation? A royal birth? Ooh, is it an execution? I've been looking for an excuse to use my bloodletter's bread knife. No, it's just a casual low-stakes party for all the con attendants. All right. Can I still bring my bread knife? Totally.
The after party was splendiferous. You and Miranda spent the evening showing all the lowly peons on the dance floor what a proper waltz looks like. They gave you weird looks because you're waltzing to DJ's EDM music, but that's their fault for being uncultured. At the end of the night, you give Miranda a classy kiss on the hand, which evolved into some less classy kisses on the lips. Huzzah! Big oopsies averted. We avoided reality ending. So I get the feeling that one's similar to the eel ending, where there's an ending where reality just ends. So that's good to know.
Maybe. I'm also realizing, have we had a Doug ending?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I got Doug last time, I think. I don't think it was
We'll
a...
need to double check.
Don't think
Like,
it was a special or a secret ending, but I think I did get Doug last time. I just wanted to try and get a Zoe plotline, and I'm so glad I did. Oh, I'm so glad I did. That was so good.
We will be forever like
Oh my
this,
god.
always feeling free.
This game is so fucking good!
That you can always count on me. Come and you will see we're everything we need. We were meant to find each other.
Yeah, Doug didn't really play much of a part in this act, or in this session. He was just kind of there to have his identity stolen. Then he just kind of disappeared for the rest of it.
He had his identity stolen.
He had his identity stolen.
That explains it!
You're right. Oh my god, I just noticed in the fucking library there's the in the fucking library you can see the con mascot on the top of the fucking bookcase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. This is the yep, that's the one we just got. Fucking Nico. Oh, Nico. I do want to try and get some of Nico's endings at some point as well. Nico, get out of here. That's my spot.
I love this song.
Yep. Oh my god, the con mascot was in the fucking vending, or the claw machine as well. Oh my god. Now that I know that, I'm noticing it more. That's awful. I hate it.
Special thanks to a lot of people and Garfield. We love you, Garfield.
Yes. And we hate Mondays.
I just want to bring up, I love that, like, apparently, during those flashes where everybody's joining back together, Omen was, like, annoyed, and then they saw Vicky and just had this, like, this great, like, let's go kill shit together smile.
Well, we unlocked a new plotline. Unlocked a new outfit for Zoe. And that's it!
Gallery.
I don't know what the new outfit for Zoe is, but we're gonna find out. We've gotten, like,
We
none
did
of
not-
the failures.
Okay, so we did not get Doug,
Oh, I
and we
didn't get
have
Doug.
had Liam. So my brain was. So we definitely need Doug in April.
Doug in April, yeah. Doug in April. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, that's so good. I don't know who did this art piece, but, like, god damn.
Whoever did, you are glorious. I mean, anybody that worked on this game is glorious.
I kind of wish they had, like, the artist credits in the bottom corner, because I know they did that in one of the other games.
I think they did that for the fan arts. In, like, Prom 1.
Could be. Could be what I'm thinking of. Caught in Your Silk. What a fucking name. I don't even know what would change the variance in this.
If there were variants. But I don't think there would be variants for this.
I don't know.
Keep in mind, only a couple ones seem to have variants.
I mean, well,
Like
here's the
visual
thing.
variants.
We don't know that for a fact right now.
We don't. We do not.
Oh, and this.
Oh.
So I wonder if that means Reality Ending is another potential comic as well. Damn, I'll need to check that out at some point.
The future.
I still can't get over the fucking back rooms and then Zoe just having the time of her fucking life. So fucking good. Oh, I love that. The fucking egg.
Mer Kingdom.
And then we got Miranda. Oh, and these guys, yeah. Absolutely fucking adorable. I love them. And then I'm guessing it's the, I actually don't know who would be added to that. I assume we got the Liam. Yep. That's the new outfit for Liam. I assume we got one for Zoe as well. Yep. god, I love this. This is actually really cute.
There's Cash Banuka.
Adrian. I really want to go back and try and get like an actual Adrian ending in Road Trip, because we just didn't.
We finally got the Coven in full glory.
We knew they were in the game, obviously, because of the redemption program, but oh, and Miranda, obviously.
More
We got new
Miranda outfits.
I love this one. It's so good. Oh, that's so good.
We
And
see the prince.
We got a new Prince outfit. Oh, and Pom Pom. Great. He doesn't even have an expression change. It's just that expression at all times. Great. Love it.
I wanna murder you.
Wonderful.
Okay, yeah, no, I think I got it. You accidentally did like some Zoe events at the benches, but we did
That's right.
eventually. You still had the points to date.
I didn't do the Liam discussion, but I did do the Liam date. You're right. Yep, that's absolutely it. Oh, it's so funny. The combatant. We definitely don't have everything from the changing pack.
We do not.
I think we need one more. There might be like 5 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And we
1,
need
2,
to
3, 4,
never
5,
pick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, I think it's 5 out of every pack. 2, 3.
And we
4,
definitely
5,
do
1, 2,
not
3,
need
4,
to
5,
ever
5.
pick that one that can give us the bleeding tooth fungus again.
So I think
right?
there's 5 in everyone, and maybe 6 in either Zodiac or Buff Bugs. One of these two has 6, and then the others have 5, I think. Or maybe the stats... No, Stat People probably has 6. Stats for People probably has 6. That would make sense. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Because it would be the 6 stats based on the original Monster Prom.
So, you want to hear about that module adventure that I mentioned?
Yifeng.
Yifeng.
Anderson. Burp.
Burp.
Dr. Burp Burp. Mer Kingdom Duke. Mer Kingdom Cultist. Mer Kingdom Warrior. And that's it. Alrighty. Thank you all so very much for stopping by. Take care of yourselves. And we'll catch you in the next session.
Get
I
the
said
fuck
the
off
D&D
our
thing.
property.